Coming to you from the heart of the Motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your February 14th edition. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. For the weather this week, starts off cool and partly cloudy, with clouds sticking around through Monday, but midweek, the sun makes a steady comeback, bringing clearer skies and slightly warmer weather as we head towards Thursday and Friday. A calm and mild stretch overall. Now on to our top stories. Man dies at Lake Tahoe Casino. A 31-year-old man from Pomona, California, fell to his death from the roof of Harvey's Lake Tahoe Hotel and Casino on February 8th. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene and confirmed that the man had arrived in South Lake Tahoe earlier that day via an Amtrak bus. The authorities believe that the incident was a suicide, and the man was pronounced dead at 2:50 p.m. The community has been reminded of the importance of mental health awareness and support. Multi-county burglary ring busted. Yolo County Sheriff's detectives arrested 5 suspects in a multi-county theft ring linked to burglaries in Davis, El Dorado County, and other areas. The investigation began in December 2024 after a smash-and-grab burglary at the Plug and Jug Market in Knights Landing. Detectives recovered stolen property and multiple weapons during a search of a Stockton stash pad. 2 adults and 3 juveniles faced charges related to burglary and weapon violations. Injuries in Highway 50 crash. A 54-year-old San Francisco man was seriously injured on February 7th while adjusting snow chains on U.S. Highway 50 near Twin Bridges. The man was struck by a Subaru Impreza driven by an 18-year-old from El Dorado Hills who was speeding between 45 and 55 miles per hour despite chain controls that limit speed to 25 miles per hour. The driver lost control on a curve, colliding with the man's parked Nissan Rogue and propelling him into the air. 2 passengers in the Nissan, aged 10 and 39, sustained minor injuries, while 2 other children in the vehicle, aged 6 and 2, were unharmed. The incident highlights the dangers of speeding and winter driving conditions. Storm displaces Pollock Pines family. A powerful storm on February 4th caused a tree to fall on a home in Pollock Pines, displacing a family. The tree, which was located on a neighboring property, caused significant damage to the structure, rendering it uninhabitable. The incident is part of a series of weather-related events affecting the region, including a flood advisory issued by the National Weather Service. Local authorities are urging residents to remain vigilant during severe weather and report hazards to emergency services. El Dorado Hills CSD in turmoil. The El Dorado Hills CSD is in turmoil following a chaotic February 13th meeting that never officially began. Its board president, Stephen Curry, refused to start proceedings until Director Chuck King, whose resignation status is disputed, left the board table. King, who resigned on January 23rd but rescinded it 2 days later, claims his resignation was never officially accepted, creating a legal standoff that has paralyzed the district. The crisis follows a 2023 scandal involving former GM Kevin Lowen, who resigned amid allegations of ethical breaches and conflicts of interest, with lingering questions about the involvement of current board members like Noelle Maddock, who was re-elected in 2024 without a full investigation into her role. To further the destabilization, GM Mark Hornstra resigned hours before the scheduled Thursday meeting, citing a deteriorating environment, as did the recent resignation of the Director of Human Resources, Elise Harding. The board's inability to resolve King's status has stalled critical projects, including the acquisition of the old executive golf course, and sparked calls for a forensic audit to address concerns about financial mismanagement. During the meeting, legal counsel cited the de facto director doctrine, allowing King's participation for now, but acknowledged only a judge can definitively resolve the issue. Community members expressed frustration over the lack of transparency and accountability, with residents like Chris Cockrell demanding immediate disclosure of resignations and financial records. Despite the chaos, the community showed determination to fix the CSD, with speakers like Isaac Dixon of the EDH Baseball and Softball Club and Dan Muncher of the county's Republican Party urging the board to move forward and refocus on serving the public. The EDH-CSD now faces a critical juncture, with the community's engagement offering hope for accountability and reform, even as the district remains mired in dysfunction. El Dorado Irrigation District updates. The El Dorado Irrigation District Board of Directors approved several funding requests during its February 10th meeting, including $425,000 for canal and flume improvements. The board also celebrated the near completion of the $10.4 million Hanson project, a software upgrade that came in under budget. Additionally, the district is preparing to commemorate its 100th anniversary with monthly themes highlighting its history and achievements. The next board meeting is scheduled for February 24th. Placerville City Council updates. The Placerville City Council met on February 11th to discuss several key issues, including the economic impact of Marshall Medical Center, which is projected to generate over $5.4 billion in economic output over the next decade. The council also reviewed the Clay Street to Locust Avenue sewer line relocation project, which aims to address aging infrastructure and is set to begin construction in spring 2027. Additionally, the council approved a $325,000 contract to upgrade downtown parking meters, which have been frequently malfunctioning since their installation in 2017. A 1.6% increase in traffic impact mitigation fees was also approved to fund infrastructure improvements related to new developments. Budget cuts for El Dorado County. The El Dorado County Board of Supervisors cut funding for outside agencies to address a $2 million budget shortfall in the 2025-26 discretionary transient occupancy tax budget. Public safety agencies were spared, but economic development and tourism promotion took significant hits, with cuts to organizations like the El Dorado County Visitors Authority and the Tahoe South Shore Chamber of Commerce. The board also reduced contributions to the Road Fund and the Planning Economic Development Division. Supervisors emphasized the need to prioritize public safety and infrastructure while exploring long-term funding solutions. And now for some news nuggets. The El Dorado Youth Action Council is hosting a free screening of Fentanyl High on March 12th at Placerville Cinema West, featuring expert discussions and a resource fair. The City of Placerville is organizing a cleanup for the El Dorado Trail on March 1st from 12 to 2 p.m. with volunteers meeting at Mosquito Park and Ride. All About Equine Animal Rescue is hosting its Boots and Bling fundraiser on May 17th at the Cameron Park Community Services District Gymnasium to support horse rescue efforts. The Garden Valley Fire Protection District improved its ISO rating to 4 by 4X, potentially lowering insurance premiums for residents. El Dorado County is celebrating 50 years of its sister city relationship with Warabi, Japan, with events from April 25th to May 3rd, including cultural exchanges and a scavenger hunt. All El Dorado County libraries will be closed from February 15th to 17th for President's Day, reopening on February 18th. Ian Book, an El Dorado Hills native and Oak Ridge High School alumni, won Super Bowl 59 as a backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Ashby House received a new roof, funded by community donations to shelter homeless youth. The FBI Sacramento Field Office is accepting applications for its Spring Teen Academy, open to high school juniors by February 21st. And on to our closing stories. Poetry Out Loud Finals. 4 high school students competed in the Poetry Out Loud 2025 El Dorado Finals on February 6th at Imagination Theater. Erin Levinson from El Dorado High School took first place with her recitation of 1969 by Alex Dimitrov and Fairy Tale with Laryngitis and Resignation Letter by Jahane DeBrow. Levinson will represent El Dorado County at the state finals in Sacramento on March 7th to 8th. The event, now on its 20th year, aims to inspire young people through poetry recitation. Marshall Hospital Art Walk Gallery. Art as Medicine. Aidan McGuire, a physician assistant at Marshall Hospital, spearheaded the creation of an art gallery to transform blank hospital walls into a healing space. The gallery features stunning photographs by McGuire and photographer Scott By, with prints provided by New Mexico Fine Arts. The project, funded by the Marshall Hospital Foundation, aims to improve emotional well-being through arts. Patients, staff, and visitors have responded positively, with many stopping to admire the artwork and find moments of peace. The Marshall Hospital Art Walk Gallery stands as a reminder that medicine can take many forms. It's a celebration of the ways art can heal, inspire, and bring joy to those who need it most. As McGuire and his team have shown, sometimes the simplest gestures, like filling blank walls with beauty, can make the biggest difference. This has been EDC's Week in Review, your February 14th edition. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.